first of all, when you come on, you have to actually take a test. And right now, the assessment test is a video portion and then a written portion with grammar and English and writing, things like that, and then a small math component. So that video portion kind of speaks to a lot of the biases and things like that. How would you react in a certain situation with certain folks and things like that. But we also have a psychological makeup once you start going in the process that asks those kinds of questions, that has a matrix that basically will say, you know, this person is a sociopath or this person is more prone to doing this or that. And then we have an interview process with our personnel folks. So we have detectives that actually sit down and interview people, and then we talk through some of those things. We talk through your background, what you've done, what you haven't done. And we also added like 4 or 5 questions that talk about your community commitment, whether it's the city of Cleveland, whether it's another city, you know, have you volunteered in a youth organization like this? You know, have you coached kids? Have you been in a leadership position in a nonprofit, something that helped somebody else? So we ask those questions on their questionnaire, and then all that goes into the interview process. But like the Sarge says, you know, you can't train people to be compassionate. You can't train people to like other folks. You know, you have to kind of have that in you. So what we try to do is train you to follow the rules and regulations, which means to treat people compassionately, respectfully, that kind of thing, without bias. Although we all have biases, but we actually have a training program that looks at understanding, yeah, we all have them, but in these situations, you got to make sure you check your bias. And it's hard to do because, you know, people are people, and you can't really know what a person is thinking 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Do you think it needs to be updated, or what is the...
We're updating it now.
Okay.
The part I talked about, that the testing that we do now, that's new testing. We used to do just a straight written test.
Okay.
Now we do that written portion with the video. It's almost like a reality type thing. Video scenarios that, again, cause you to make a decision in a short period of time, and based on the decision you make, there's a metric that says whether you're predisposed to do certain things or not. And then we're also in the process now of changing our entire psychological part of the process. So in the past, we do basically a written test, and then that test was reviewed by a psychiatrist and their staff, and then they'd ask certain questions based on that test, and then they'd decide whether or not you were fit to be a police officer.